Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies and your first reading of the day. It's the only day Sunday where you get 2 videos. So your first one at 11:11, the next one at 6:45 as usual. We're going to be looking for the month of August to see what kind of energies are going to come in. So one of the favorite decks that I use for yearlies or monthlies is the Sacred Traveler. I just like it because it's got a lot of potential of things that you might want to look at. I really feel that it gives you like that idea of what's coming in. And I'm also going to be using the Witch's Wisdom. I do believe that's the name of it. So, and then we're going to pull Tarot alongside of it and see what the heck's going on. Okay? So let's get a feel for the month of August, my beautiful Pisces. Thank you so much to everybody who's old, to everybody who's new, to everybody who's loyal. I love you very much, and I'm grateful for you every single day that you're here, whether it's for a season, a reason. And I already knew this card was coming in because I saw it at the bottom of the deck, and here it is. Okay, I was shuffling. I saw it when I took it out of its box, and I thought, ooh, that's a nice card. And right away what I'm feeling for August is there's an easiness that's going to come in with August. Even though in August we have 3 moons coming in. 2 full moons, 1 new moon. So I do believe the full moon, the first full moon is in Leo, right? No, Aquarius. I'm so sorry. The new moon's in Leo, and then there's a full moon in Pisces at the very end of the month. So on the 1st we have the full moon in Aquarius. On the 30th we have the full moon in Pisces. Woot woot. That's us. And we have the new moon in Leo on the 16th. So, Pisces, you know what? I think it's gonna be full of grace. I think, like, if you take Leo, which is fire, if you take, Aquarius, which is wind, and I keep wanting to put Leo at the beginning of the month. I don't know why, but whatever. Okay, so I think that you're going to be fanning the flames of whatever you're doing. So I feel there's a lot of action in the month. Okay, there's a lot of stuff getting done. The Aquarius full moon's going to hit the Leo new moon, and we're gonna set some intentions that matter. And by the end of the month, we're gonna go back into our beautiful full moon in Pisces. So it's gonna have that little well, going into your own energy is always great. So I'm thinking to myself, by the end of the month, it's almost like a relaxation, a job well done. So I feel that there's going to be flow. So let's just say there's going to be flow in the month of August. Through gratitude, joy expands. I think it's going to be a mix and match of you doing something, feeling grateful for it, doing something else, feeling grateful for it. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of like the 4 of Wands, you know, feeling that, and Spirit's telling me you dreamt it, but I don't remember. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, I dreamt it. I know I felt this 4 of Wands, and they gave me some really eloquent words while I was dreaming, and of course now it's gone. But basically the 4 is reflecting where you are and where you want to go. So you're constantly doing this back and forth, okay? But you're doing it with happiness, joy, and grace and gratitude. So just, you know, work that month. Work that month of August, Pisces. Work it. Okay? It's a beautiful month anyway. August is always a beautiful month. The sun starts casting longer shadows. The beautiful sunflowers, my favorite, come up. And they bring bright orange. There you go. You are a beacon for others, wise leader. I love this kind of energy for you, Pisces, for the month of August. Yeah. So there's going to, I don't know if I've said this already, but I'm repeating it. There's going to be 5 weeks approximately 5 weeks in August. So it's a nice, long, lingering month. They're going to ask you to take the lead in something for sure. You're a beacon for others. And look, don't you get that King of Wands energy? Yeah, absolutely. Remember, that new moon's in Leo. It's in fire. It's time to take that, you know, that push into the leadership square of your life and say, okay, I'm going to get this done. So if you've been putting things off, or in Pisces style, you know, we just go swim in the deep end of the ocean and, you know, don't bother coming back. This is not going to be the month for it. I feel that you're going to feel, you're going to feel the flow is pushing you forward. Okay, I feel like it's going to be really a lot more effortless. Yeah, you have the card of rebirth coming in. Beautiful. So, a time of change. But we know that, you know, you're transitioning into a new phase. So you're going like, I'm moving into, it's got a lot in common with the world. The only thing with the world is I feel when the world is more like a definite completion, and then you realize a lot of things, and you look at the lessons you've learned in this phase, you go into the next phase. So yeah, in essence, there's a lot of I'm here and I want to be there. And I think, like I said, I felt like the flow of you going, and that transition is not going to be too bad. Like, it could be worse, Pisces, but it's not. It really isn't. Okay? So, right, you have the Five of Earth here, and in this deck it's very different. I mean, look at the image. You get that idea that, you know, the living and the death, there's a cycle to everything. So I really feel that in this Five of Earth that's showing up here. Let me see if I can find the cute little book. Oh, it's right here. Nope. Jane, you should do that before we go online, don't you think? Don't you think? I do. I wasn't thinking. I was just spiritually feeling. So here we go. Five of Earth. Let's see what they gotta say. Yeah, one thing becomes another. I love that. One thing becomes another. That's the whole point, right? And she says, the goddess is familiar, leaps above Mother Earth over the weeds and grasses, clover and wildflowers that feed her. Over her mother's bones resting in the earth, beside her newborn offspring, life, it's its own circle. That's what it's talking about, the cycle of life. You feel it very much in this card. Life and death and new life. I like that. Rebirth, you're going, it's all talking about the same thing, right? The essence, life, death, rebirth. This card, and this card says rebirth right on it. So these are linked. This is the message, Pisces. You are going into something brand new, okay? I know. For some of you are going, haven't we been going through this rebirth? Yeah, it's a big one. It's a big one, Pisces. It's not one that's just like, it's no, not 1,000 cuts. But then again, it fits. You know, they say death through 1,000 cuts. You know, sometimes I don't know where they bring this up. But anyway, but the point of it is that you may feel that they're little things. It's not slowly killing you. It's the way that it's happening. It's little thing here, little thing there, little thing here, but it's all part of the whole. It's all part of this great big change that is making its way into your life. Every little thing that we talk about, that we have been talking about month after month, this little change that you did, this other thing that you let go, this little thing that you opened up your heart, these are all part of your major transformation. That's why they said, you know, death through 1,000 cuts. It's a rebirth through 1,000 cuts, okay? One day you will look back with the 4, like I said, you will look back, we keep looking back in increments right now with the 4, but one day you will look back like 3-4 years down the road and you go, who was that person? And that's a big thing, okay? Who was that person? So for now, they just want you to just, you know, have a really good month this month, Pisces, okay? They just want you to pay attention to what you're doing, okay? Make sure that you're still infusing magic in your life and everything that it needs. This talks about, as well, the replenishing of Earth, take care of what your food you're eating, what waste you're creating. It's all about that. But I feel that it starts with all of that. All these little things. You start looking at things differently. You start looking at yourself differently. You start understanding things differently. Okay, so August is going to be about such things. I know, you guys are probably getting sick of the transit tarot, but I'm not. I'm just not. I'm addicted. The only thing I would change about the deck is the card stock. Just make it a little bit more, I don't know, a little less stiff. Would be great. But other than that, 100%. This deck's 100%. Okay. So, let's see here. Yep. Five of Swords. Look at all these fives coming in, Pisces. Look, what did I say about long shadows in August? Look, look, look. All right, all right. Yeah, there's too many here. Okay. So let's start with the Four of Vessels right here. I'm telling you, this is a Four of Cups, but like I said, I feel the Four of Wands. But in this case, I still feel like this is water your plants, Pisces. Okay, water your plants. Don't let that sit there while they're dying of thirst. Make sure to keep sprinkling your life, your plans, and everything with grace and gratitude. Hit to gratitude, joy expands. Grace and gratitude. Right underneath it, right away. That's what I feel. It's like don't starve. Don't starve yourself anymore. It's really the push and pull that we create sometimes is it causes some disruption that can be circumvented in some cases. Okay, you're feeling less than yourself. Put a little joy and gratitude in it. You don't feel good, you know that I found that the best way of doing that is do something nice for somebody else. If nothing else, it gets your mind off of your own stuff, and it's almost like it recenters you. So. It doesn't have to be anything big. It can be hello, it can be spending some time with somebody. It doesn't have to cost anything. But do something nice, okay? It can be sharing a smile. Anything, anything, anything. It helps you out. The wise leader here is showing you, like I said, you got the King of Wands. With the wise leader, you're a beacon for others. And, you know, look at that. You are a beacon for others with two butterflies, okay? So it's like, it's highlighting the change, the breakthrough that you're bringing in, Pisces, for other people, okay? The Five of Swords, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I'm reading these more intuitively today than I am by what I'm seeing. So, no worries, Pisces, that happens sometimes. The messages come in however they come in, okay? Ooh. Five of Coins. Here we go again. So I think, yeah, we have one more five to come out. Definitely a time, Pisces, yeah. The rebirth is exactly that with the Five of Coins. So I'm reading these intuitively, okay? So when this necklace is broken, there's no way that it's ever going to go back together the same way that it was before. Okay, whatever you do with this, even if it becomes a necklace again, you're going to have to strengthen it, make the bonds tighter so that things don't fall apart. You may have even lost a pearl, who knows, okay? It will never be exactly the way that it was before. So it's being reborn, it's being rebuilt, you're doing something new with it, okay? It could be a bracelet. It's taking the broken pieces and putting them back together, making them one, okay? This aloneness of the Five of Coins, which is what Five of Coins represents, being alienated or put, you know, taken apart, is exactly, I love this five because being a five in my life path number, a five is about taking crap apart so that you can put it back together. That's our whole goal in life. We get to have crap broken and shaken and turned upside its head so we can see every aspect of it, the good, the bad, and everything. and we can create something strong and powerful out of it. So we can create rebirths whenever we need them. Okay, so I like that. It's good. This isn't hard for you. This is you rebuilding. Okay. Wanted to come out a while ago. Yeah, the Tower. So that's what I say. It's you taking apart so you can rebuild it. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you, Spirit. You make me sound so awesome. Like I said, don't need the cards. They just help. Okay? They just help. So, yeah. It's all part of the cycle of life. Okay? These are the things that need to happen for you to work. So, I feel that they're saying, just keep going the way you're going. So, how does this read for August? Well, it reads that you will be flowering. You will be flowering. You will be continuing to water your plants, okay? They want you to keep a good eye on it. Keep a good eye, okay? Give them the love, give them the water, give them the emotion, right? The grace, the gratitude they need to grow, okay? Be a wise leader. Keep being a beacon in August. Keep putting things back together, making them wonderful, okay? And if you need to keep tearing down stuff, breaking it down, burying it, getting rid of it, go ahead. Go ahead and do that. It's important that you keep working on it. So I'm going to take a different tarot deck. I'm going to take my very favorite one that I bought a second copy of so that I can use, which is the Monty Farber Amy Zerner Tarot. I think at the time it was called the Instant Reader. I'm so glad that they made it into a smaller version. So, although I think I'm going to get I'm still going to get the big cards for like, I don't collect decks, but this deck I need to because it's my very first tarot deck. So I have a heartstring association to it. And it's not even because it's one of my favorite decks to work with, but I have a connection to this deck. I know I've said this before. So here we go, Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, Mona. Constantly bringing me on these wonderful, beautiful rides. Okay. I saw this card go, and I think I know. Okay, so Ten of Swords coming in. Let's pull some more. The Ten of Swords followed by the Ten of Pentacles. Very interesting. Okay. The Seven of Wands. The Four of Cups. It come in twice. Okay, Pisces. I love this Four of Cups because I said yeah. And there's the King of Hearts. One more. I'll make it look nice and even here. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? The Ace of Pentacles was hiding in the deck this way. Okay? So let's just put that there. Let's just put it over there. Ooh, all these, I mean, hard cards. Tower, Death, all these fives, this 10. Yeah. You have to remember, though, 2 5s make a 10, okay? And we have 5 quite a few times on the board here. So, even this 4, this 1, and anyway. Yeah, 5, 5, 5, a lot here. And I feel like this 10 is, yeah. Like I said, you're talking about a lot of little cuts that lead to an ending of things that make you shake things down. So, some of these things have not been easy. Of course not. Look at this card. It's just so painful. Look at it. It's like, oh my, you know, like, especially like, yeah, the way it's depicted here. It's very heartbreaking. Okay? The thing is, Pisces, with this kind of heartache, with this kind of ending that sometimes is very painful, it's this again, right? It's taking those parts, those bits and pieces, and building something new with it, okay? This can be even like the biggest heartache, the one that takes, you know, people away from you, from this planetary plane. I hate to say it, but death happens, okay? And it's not that you should rejoice because somebody dies. That would be just heartless, and I would never, ever preach that. But sometimes you have to be really clear on these general readings because people take it personally. But you must carry on, okay? If you can't, if you're somebody who's to give up, then, I don't know, I have nothing really to help you with. You have to find that light and that hope inside of yourself to carry on, okay? We've all lost. I have had an inordinate amount of death in my life, of children, of mothers. My mother died at 7. I had a miscarriage when my baby was 9 months, 8 months. Doesn't matter, she was full term. And I know how death can be devastating, and no doubt, I will lose people as I go along, people that I care about. I will continue losing their physical bodies as I go. I can honestly say that the death of the people who have gone before me, parents, children, they haven't been in vain. And I always took something beautiful out of it with me. Something that I could grow and build. Out of this shattered bracelet came beauty. And to me, that's the best thing you can do for people. You can celebrate the life that they had here. You can take the lessons that they offered and gave you. You can take the wisdom and you can use it and build something better. Okay? I feel that's honoring people. That's meeting up the challenge. That's putting water in the plants. Okay? That's feeding the plants the love that they need to keep growing. And that's how you become like a master of emotions. That's how you bring harmony back into your life. With this beautiful Two of Cups. Okay? There's our harmony. And the only reason I'm mentioning is there's a lot about death and rebirth. There's a lot about endings that bring in new beginnings, that bring in opportunities. So you can either grow in life, and that's a card that was hiding in the deck upright. You can either grow in life or you can just stagnate. The choice is always up to you. And yes, sometimes when the worst has happened, as I've mentioned, you have to cry, you have to be sad. You have to take those moments because you have to. I always think that tears of sadness for people who have passed is a true honor, and it's a true, what's the word? Honoring their living beings by letting yourself and others know that they mattered, right? So it's bittersweet. But if you cry tears for somebody, it's like you're sending to their spirit that you're going to miss them. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people, they say, don't cry when I go. I hope that people cry when I go. I want their heart to squeeze. I want my life to have mattered. But then I want them to carry on. I want them to say things that I've said. I want it to spread it around and help others. I want to be remembered that way. So, and I want the wisdom that I have to share not to be in vain. I don't ever want to say people to say why, and I can't live without this person, okay? I want them to talk about me, live their best life, and enjoy the time they have remaining until we're together again. I don't really feel that there's a need for that. So there's a lot of that coming in. My heart is squeezing. So I feel that, as in everything, life is a cycle. Things happen. The best thing you can do is just to carry on, to keep on your beautiful journey. And I feel that in August, that's what it's going to tell you. You have great opportunities and great strides to move forward and go even further and deeper in the life that you want. Go for it, Pisces. It's time. Okay? All this year is time. This infinite cycle of life that we go through. This month, you can make even further strides into what you want and what you need. And with the help of everybody who has come before you, who is with you, and possibly the people coming after you. Okay? Alright, my beautiful Pisces. I know it got really deep for the month of August, but I guess they felt the need to talk about it. I feel that you may have to deal with some of these things. Some of you will. And just know that there's time for everything. Everything. Okay? Alright, my beautiful Pisces. Grace and gratitude to you. Love, light, and blessings. August is going to be a beautiful month. Please take care of yourself. And I will see you for the weekly reads later on. Bye for now.